Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about data room management for compliance, how to protect your data and meet regulations. A data room or virtual data room is a secure online platform that businesses use to share confidential documents with others. They are commonly used to mergers and acquisition, fundraising and due diligence. Let's go. Choosing the right data room provider. When choosing a data room provider for your business, there are a few key factors to consider. Security. The data room provider must be industry standard security protocols to protect your confidential data. Compliance. The data room provider must be compliant with and relevant regulations. Usability. The data room should be easy to use for both you and the users who will be accessing it. Features. The data room should have the features that you need to manage your data room effectively, such as bulk upload and download, watermarks, and users activity tracking. Pricing. Data rooms can be expensive, so it's important to compare prices before you choose one. Organizing your documents. The best way to organize your documents for a compliance data room is to use a logical structure that is easy for auditors and other regulators to navigate. A common structure is to group documents by category, such as financial statements, legal documents, and operational documents. You may also want to create a folder for each regulatory requirement that you need to comply with. For example, you could have folders for the General Data Protection Regulation, the California Consumer Privacy Act, and the Sarbanes-Oxley Act. Within each folder, you should create subfolders to further organize the documents. For example, in the financial statement folder, you could have subfolders for income statement, balance sheets, and cash flow statements. Granting access to users. Once you have organized your documents, you need to grant access to auditors, regulators, and other authorized users. You can do this by inviting them to your data room and assigning them different level of access. When inviting users, to be sure provide them with clear instructions on how to access the data room and how to use it. You should also remind them of the importance of keeping the data room confidential. When assigning user permissions, be sure to consider the user's role and the requirements of the regulatory bodies that you need to comply with. For example, auditors may need access to all of your documents, but regulatory may only need access to certain documents. Tracking user activity. It's important to track user activity in your data room to identify any suspicious activity. This can help you to prevent a data breach before it happens. Most data room providers offer activity logs that show who has access to your documents and when. You can review these logs regularly to identify any suspicious activity. If you do see any suspicious activity, you should immediately contact your data room provider. They will be able to help you to investigate the activity and take steps to protect your data. Keep your data secure. Data room providers use industry standard security protocols to protect your confidential data. However, there are a few things you can do to further enhance the security of your data room. Use a strong password for your data room account. Enable two-factor authentication for your data room account. Only grant access to authorized users. Assign different levels of access to different users. Regularly review and update user permissions. Track user activity to identify any suspicious activity. Using your data room to demonstrate compliance. Your data room can be a valuable tool for demonstrating compliance to auditors and regulators. By keeping your data room organized and up to date, you can make it easy for auditors and regulators to find the information they need. You can also use your data room to provide auditors and regulators to access to. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you have understand the topic. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Bye bye.